guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Crystal and today we are going to go through a project pan update. So this is my update for July. We are currently at the end of July, the latter end of July. So I thought I would touch base with you guys because I'm now doing my project pans on a monthly basis. So it keeps me accountable and I can keep you guys updated because it seems like you guys really like these videos. So I will also have my playlist for my project pan for 2020 linked in the description box below for you guys. And I will also have it up in the cards for you as well over here. So before we jump into the video, do not forget to subscribe if you like me, if you like makeup content, if you like project pans. And do not forget to go and check me out over on Instagram as well. I will have my handles on the screen for you guys to go and check me out over there. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so I will be brutally honest with you guys. My usage on these products again this month has been minimal because we are still in a pandemic. We are still in a lockdown kind of situation in Victoria. Certain postcodes, not mine, but certain postcodes have been locked down. So I honestly do not think I'll be returning to the office anytime soon. So I think a lot of these products are probably not going to make it to the end of the project pan, but I mean, I'm going to keep you guys updated anyway. I have had some usage on products, but I haven't used anything up. So let's dive straight into it. The first item I want to talk about is my Fenty Beauty Butter Bronzer. So I have got a bit of usage there. So this top line here is what I had used before and I've used a tiny little bit. I think I've used this maybe 3 times. I have it on my face today. I actually really like it. I used it in one of my recent tutorials. I'm pretty sure it was my purple cut crease tutorial. I'll have that linked in the description box below if you'd like to see that. And I used that for the first time then and I really liked it. Sorry, let me rephrase. Not for the first time, but I'd used it for the first time in ages then, and I'd completely forgotten the finish and I felt so airbrushed. I felt so pretty. So I have been using that consistently ever since I have been using makeup on my face, like period. And I actually really enjoy it. So I think that's going to be a consistent use. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can get through this entire thing by the end of the year. I reckon I can. So keep an eye out for that one. The version in lavender, I have 2 shades of that particular powder by Fenty. I haven't used it. I think that that's going to be something that's going to go into my kit. I don't think it's going to be something that I use on myself just because it is a bit probably too bright. Like, I don't know if that's the thing for powders, but I do think it's quite a bright powder and I just don't think that's going to work for my skin tone. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's out of my project pan, but this one is definitely going ahead. So the next item is going to be my primer. So this is the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. I have used a tiny little bit there. You can see the top line was last month and then this is current. So I tilted that forward a little bit then, sorry. So that's why it looked a little bit off. But I just don't really like this primer. It's not the right type of primer for my skin type. I'm an oily combination skin type. I think I've said this in my last project pan. I just don't think that this works really well for me. It's luxurious packaging, beautiful frosted glass. As a showpiece, I think it's absolutely stunning. I just don't like it as a primer, which is a shame because it was really expensive. I think it was like $70 something for that primer as well. So I definitely want to get my use out of it. I'm not getting rid of it. I just don't enjoy it. So yeah, that's my honest truth about that primer. The next item is going to be my highlighter. So this is the Laura Geller highlighter. This is what it currently looks like. It's pretty much brand new, but I do have an image of what it looked like when I first started. So this is what the highlighter looked like before, and this is what it currently looks like now. I'm not quite sure if that's coming up on camera really well, but honestly, it looks essentially the same. There's like a little bit more wear on the swirl, like a tiny little bit, but not much. I mean, I think I've only used this 3 times this month, 3 or 4 times, I can't quite remember, but not that much. So I don't know, I've been enjoying it though. I think it's really nice. I have it on today. It's the highlighter that I'm currently using and I am enjoying gold highlighters. I never thought that I would. I'm more of like a champagne kind of person, but yeah, I am enjoying it. So that's been a good one. The next item is my Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer. Again, this one didn't have that much usage. So this is the before image. Let me try. So this is the before image and this is currently what it looks like. So not that much of a difference. Like, there's no pan or anything there. I think it looks like there's a little, just a tiny bit more wear on there. There's a little bit of a dip in there, like ever so slightly, but I can't tell if that's actually my use or if it's the two types of bronzers married together. So I don't know, not entirely sure. I think I'm trying to win myself some extra points here, but that's not the reality of it. But I do really love this bronzer. I'm actually, the last bronzer that I used, which was the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I really enjoy that as well, and I'm really enjoying this bronzer. So I'm kind of, like, I know I'm trying to use up more products out of my collection so that I don't have so many, like I'm a bit more of a realistic collection, and that's why I'm doing these project pans. But I actually kind of want to repurchase that butter bronzer, and I think I'm going to want to repurchase this as well. So I don't know if it's actually like doing me any favors here, because I'm actually really enjoying it and I don't want it to leave my collection. So yeah. So for my blush, I'm using the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. Honestly, it doesn't look much different to last month. I do have an image for last month as well. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. So that is what it looked like prior to today, and that is what it looks like today. Like honestly, they look pretty much the same, like almost exactly the same. You can still see the peach in there, but I just love the packaging on this. I think it looks so cute. Actually, I've got 3 Too Faced items in my project pan. I've got my palette as well, and I really actually enjoy the products that I've got from Too Faced, so I can't say anything bad about them as a brand. I feel like people are missing out, honestly. So now that I've mentioned my palette, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't touched this once this month. I'm just not drawn to it. At the moment, I'm very drawn to my Jaclyn Hill palettes. I'm very drawn to my Anastasia Beverly Hill palettes. They're just the ones that I pick up every single day, no problems at all. I feel like I could only get like 1 or 2 looks out of this palette. I just don't feel like it delivers in terms of creativity to the level that I am looking for. So I think I'm gonna have to make a real effort. I'm going to do a shop my stash video very soon. I think it's going to be in my lineup for next week, so keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna have to put this in my shop my stash video purely because I don't pick it up, so I'm gonna have to put it in my top drawer, in my everyday makeup bag, just to try and get the use out of it, because this is so old. Like, it's definitely 100% expired. And I did say in my initial video introducing my products that if I didn't use this by the end of the year, it's going to go in the bin. So I'm going to talk about some lip products that I'm trying to get through. So I didn't mention this in my last project pan, but it is definitely in my current project pan. So I just haven't really used it, so I haven't talked about it. But it is the Kylie lip kit in the shade Bear. So I had the lip liner and the velvet lipstick. I have the velvet liquid lipstick on my lips right now. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. I do think it looks better with the lip liner underneath, but the reason why I haven't got this lip liner underneath is because of this. So see how it looks like there's no product there? Literally, it just comes straight out. Like, and this has happened since I first got it. It didn't stay in. I don't like using it for that reason. It's because it's not solidly in the actual pencil itself. I don't reach for it. I don't like it. It just annoys me. And I've mentioned it in a couple of my videos. I don't like lip liners, period. So let me know in the comments below if I should just throw this away. If you think that I should just take it out of my project pan, not bother. I'm not gravitating towards this. I love the shade. The shade's beautiful, but the product itself is broken. So if you think I should just chuck this out, let me know, because I am open to doing that. So the other product is the Kylie velvet liquid lip, sorry, I've said it wrong again, in Bear. I love this. I think it's great. I'm using this more on a daily basis now. I love it. So it's not my all-time favorite nude. I do have a video on my channel of my favorite nudes. It's either up now, and if it is, I will link it in the description box below. If not, it'll be coming up very soon. But this is a really nice shade. It's not in my favorite 10, but it is still a nice nude. I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna measure that for you guys to show you my usage, but yeah, I'm not sure just yet. Let me know how I could do that for you guys, and I will happily do that in my next video. So next up, I want to talk about my 2 setting sprays. So I have the Pretty Vulgar Lock It In Set in Stone Makeup Setting Spray, which you guys know, I just think that this smells absolutely putrid. Like, I do this every month. I don't know why, but I smell it every month and it's gross. Ugh. Oh, yuck. It smells like It smells like, you know when you go to the pool and they've just put in, like indoor pools, and they've just put chlorine in there to kind of keep it sanitary and stuff. It smells like, I'm gonna smell it again, like I can't believe that. Oh, it just smells putrid. It smells kind of like that, but worse. It smells worse than pool chlorine. So I actually had a viewer recommend that I pour the rest of my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile and lavender into the Pretty Vulgar spray to try. Oh, see, that smells beautiful. Like I kind of don't want to ruin it, but I mean, I want to get rid of this product. So I haven't marked it this month. It's currently sitting here, but I haven't marked it this month because I actually want to do what that viewer said. So I'm going to pour them. This might go absolutely everywhere, so this could be an absolute fail, or it could work out really well. Oh my god, oh my god. Ah! I knew that was going to happen. So that's in there now. It's actually completely changed the color of the thing. Oh, now it smells like lavender. Oh my god, guys, it smells like lavender. Oh. I can still kind of smell that gross scent under the lavender, but it's definitely, the lavender's more potent. Oh my god, that's actually completely changed the product. So what we've just done is poured, like, I think it was about a third of this into the Lock-It setting spray, into the bottle component, and it smells so much. Oh my god, that's like life-changing. I cannot remember the name of the viewer who mentioned that I should do that, but oh my god, you are so smart. I'm going to find you. I'm going to reply to your comment again and say thank you. And if you're watching this video, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've like literally just changed my life. And this product now smells really, really great. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm actually kind of looking forward to using this now because it smells amazing. So if you guys are having that same problem with the Pretty Vulgar setting spray, you know what's funny? Now that I have put that in there, I'm not quite sure if it's focused, but that actually lines up with the original marker that I put in my project pan. So we're kind of gone back to the beginning in terms of how much I've used, but we've now completely used a product up. So this is now out of my project pan, and we have now got a product that I'm actually excited to use. Oh my god, literally day made. So the next product that I have to talk about is the Kiko Milano eyeshadow. This is the long-lasting wet and dry use eyeshadow. This is in the shade 200. I mentioned this in my very first introductory project pan, but I haven't mentioned it in any of my updates because I haven't used it, because I thought that I would use this more. And in this is one of my favorite shades, which is this one here, which has nearly been completely used, which is awesome, but I haven't been drawn to it. So I love this shade. I think this is stunning. I actually have it on my eyes today under these ridiculous lashes. I do actually want to mention these lashes to you guys because these are a local company from Gippsland. So I'm currently living regionally, and this particular lash brand is actually sold, and the business itself is from out here. So I'm trying to support local businesses. This is by Alina Lash. This is in the type Cara, which is currently on my eyes. They're absolutely ridiculously massive. They look like this. This is a fresh pair just here. I bought a couple of different styles, so I'm wearing them today. I do love the lash band. It's super comfortable, but the type of lashes themselves are just huge, so I'm just getting used to it. But I am wearing this particular shade on my eyes today, and I just think that it looks really fresh. It looks really, I don't know, cute and glam, and I don't know, I really like it. I think you can go with an array of looks, so I'm going to really make an effort with this particular eyeshadow to use it daily. And I think even when I go back to my corporate job back in the office, that'll be a really good everyday kind of shade as well to use on my eyes. So I'm going to go through these last two together because I can see that I've been talking to you guys for ages and I just don't want to completely talk your ears off. So I have my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Literally, I'm finding it pretty hard to actually get product out of this. So I think I need to pull the cap off now just so I can get to that last bit of product that's down the bottom. I've had this forever. It's probably coming close to its expiration date actually. 6 months expiration date on these. Did you guys know that? That the Tarte Shape Tape only lasts 6 months? That's actually insane. I don't even know if I could get through one of these tubes in 6 months, even if I used it every single day. Jeez. It still smells fine, so I'm not too concerned, but I think we're at a point now where I need to pull the cap off, so I'm going to do that, and then in my next project pan update I will show you what that looks like, because I feel like it makes such a difference in terms of being able to get that last bit of product out. So we may have this one finished next time, but can't make any promises because realistically I don't really wear makeup that much, so I'll try my best. And then we also have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in the shade 200. So I haven't marked this because I've only used it 3 times this month. I do currently have it on my face right now. I am making an effort with this foundation to use it up. Looking at my skin from a distance, like I have a mirror here, this does not match my neck. My face and my neck are 2 completely different shades, and that is because this particular foundation, it oxidizes so badly. It oxidizes grey. It is really hard to match any stage of my fake tan. I just can't seem to find a use for it, and I really just don't want to put it in my makeup kit because I don't like it on other people's skin. Like, I think it goes okay on my skin because I'm an oily combination person and this is more of a satin matte kind of finish, but because it oxidizes that funky grey color, and I've said that to you guys before in my Project Pan videos, that it oxidizes that funky color. I am going to try my best for you guys to use it up. I will mark it next month. I promise I'll mark it next month. I just haven't really seen the point in marking it prior to today because I just haven't really used it. So thank you guys so much for watching my Project Pan update number 4. I hope you enjoyed, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, especially if you like Project Pan videos. I am doing these monthly now. I'm going to really put an effort in this next month to ensure that I get some real use, particularly on my palette. This is actually starting to concern me how little I am drawn to this, so I am going to pop this in a Shop My Stash video that will be coming up. Keep an eye out for that one, and do not forget to also check me out on Instagram. I will put my handles on the screen again for you guys to go and check me out over there. And thank you so much for stopping by again, and I hope you have a lovely day. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys. Bye.